So welcome to Learning Math Skills with Kashif with another lecture. So today's lecture is the continuity of the last topic, that is volume. In the previous lectures of the volume we learned what is the difference between cube and cuboid, how you find the volume of a cube and cuboid, how you find length of a side of a cube or cuboid if volume is given to you, what is capacity and what is volume, and what is the difference between capacity and volume of a container and this thing. So today, in today's lecture, we will do some more questions about the topic, that is from your workbook as well as your textbook. So let's start our today's lecture. So students, I write some questions from your workbook, and that is from your workbook page number 10 and 11. So first look at the question number 10. We already did the previous questions in the previous lecture. So what is that question? That is, a cube and cuboid have the same value. The volume of cuboid is 583 centimeter cube. What does it mean? That the cube and cuboid has the same volume, right? And that is given, that is volume is equal to 5832 centimeter cube, and we have to find the length of the edge and the area of the base of a cuboid. So first we have to find the length of the edge as the volume of cuboid is this one. So what we have to do, if your volume is given to you and you have to find the length of the cube, first of all keep remember what is the difference between cube and cuboid. Cube has all the same length sides, so we always take the cube root of the volume for getting length of a edge of a side. So how you find the cube root? We will make factorized and the answer will come in triplets. Then we take one number from each triplet. So let's start doing calculation. We have to find the cube. So at which table it comes? Table of 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18, and 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12. Again the table of 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, and 2 8s are 16. Again the table of 2. 7 2s are 2, 2s are 2 9s. When you are going to find the square root or cube root, if it is a question of cube root, then keep one thing in remember: if it is divisible by one digit, it again divisible two more times by the same digit. It's a rule of a complete cube roots, right? So similarly, we 3 times divided by 2. Now it don't divisible by 2 because that is an even odd number. So 9 2s are 9 plus 2, 11 plus 7, 18. It means it is divisible by 3. You must know about the test of divisibility. If the sum of a number divisible by 3, it means the value is divisible by 3. So at the table of 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12, and 3 3s are 9. It is divisible by 3, so it means it must be divisible 2 more times by the 3. So again 2 8s are 2, 3 1s are 3, then again 3, 27. Now it comes very easy. Just look here what I said. We get the triplets, right? So how can you find? You can write here V is equal to 2 raised to power 3, 3 raised to power 3, and 3 raised to power 3. That is not volume, that is the length of a edge. Length, we are going to the length of a edge. So when we are going to cube root, we take one number from each triplet, means 2 into 3 into 3, 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18. So we got the answer that length of the cube is 18 centimeter, right? And cube means the length and width and height are same. So when we are going to find the area, the base area, it means simply length into length. So you can find here base area, that is 18 multiplied by 18. So what you get, 18 multiplied by 18, that is 324. And what is the unit of area? That is square. And what is the unit of volume? That is cube. So I hope you understand. Now come to the next question. In next question, that is from your page number 11, question number page number 58, question number 11. A cube with the volume 729 volume is given to you, and find the total area of all the painted surface. Now again, what is given to you? The volume is given to you, right? So similarly, we have to find the length of one edge. So similarly, we will do the cube root. Okay. So length of an edge, simply you can write L or L. Now we are going to find the cube root of 729. So if you look at this calculations, if we I remove this one, that it starts from here, means 729. What I get, the factors of 729, that is 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. That's simple. So we don't need to calculate because we have the calculation on the screen, right? So 3 raised to power 3 into 3 raised to power 3, that is the cube root of 729. So your answer is 3 into 3, that is 9 centimeter. That is the length of the one side. Okay. Now we have the length of one edge of a cube, and we have to find the surface area of all faces, all surfaces. So how many surfaces of a cube or cuboid? Okay, just look at this example. That is a tissue box. That is a cuboid. Okay, we have length, we have width, and we have height, right? The difference, if it is a cube, then the lengths are always same, but we have the same number of faces by a cube or cuboid. Only the difference is that is the length, width and height of a cube is same. In the cuboid it is a different. Okay, now how many total surface face areas, how many face areas of a cube or cuboid? Okay, discount. 1 2 3 4 5 6, means each cube and cuboid has 6 face areas. How many faces? 6 faces, right? So we have to find the surface area of all faces. First, how will you find the surface area? We simply find the length into length. Surface area is equal to length into length, that is 9 into 9, that is equal to 81 centimeters square. So how many faces are there? How many? 6. So it means when you are going to find the surface area of all the surface, it means you have to multiply with the 6. So 6 into 81, you can multiply easily. 6 ones are 6, 6 8s are 48. That is 486 centimeter square. That is the surface area of all 6 faces of a cube or cuboid, right? It is a cube because all the lengths are same. So now come to the question number 12 from the same page. That is the question is that a metal cube of edge 5 centimeter, means again we have a cube and the edge of a cube, the length of the cube is 5 centimeter, is melted down and cast into cuboid and convert this into a cuboid. Is a square base of 10 centimeter. Square base is of 10 centimeter. What is the height of a cuboid? We have to find the height of a cuboid. So first we will find the volume and then we divide it with the area, with the base area, and then we can find the height. Okay. So how can you find the volume of a cube? How can you find? That is simple. Length into length into length. And what is your length? That is 5 centimeter into 5 into 5. Again, we no need to write centimeters here. So what you get, that is 125 centimeter cube. That is the volume of a cuboid. Now it converted into the cuboid with the square base, that is 10 centimeter. Length of a square base is a 10 centimeter. So what is the base area? I know you are now very much expert to find the base area. If one length is given to you, how? That's length into length if it is a square base. Keep this thing in your mind. It is a square base. In all three questions, these are the square base. So 10 into 10, that is equal to 100 centimeter square. So now the last thing is, the unknown thing is height. So it means height is equal to volume over base area. What is your volume? That is 125. What is your area? That is 100. So what will be your answer? Can you guess? Okay, I told you earlier that if you are going to divide or multiply with 10, 100 or thousands or multiple of tens, you no need to multiply. Simply we have to change the decimal position and we will get our answer, right? So 10 means its decimal is here, divided by 100, 2 zeros, so point comes here. Your answer is 1.25 centimeter. So I hope you understand this question as well. So now move forward to the next questions. So now I draw next two questions. This is also from your workbook, page number 59. So let's see how we will solve it. So the question, first one is, a rectangular container has the length of 10 meter. Okay, the length of 10 meter and the breadth is 6 meter. Okay, it contains 480 meter cube of water. The volume of water is given to you, not the volume of container. So what is the volume of water? That is 480 meter cube. 480 meter cube. And what you have to find? Find the height of the water in the container. Means we are going to find the height of the water. What is the length and width of the container? That remains the same. Means length is equal to 10 meter and width is equal to width, or you can say that is breadth, 6 meter. So it's very easy that two values are given to you and you have to find the third unknown value. Simply volume divided by the two known sides. Means height you have to find, that is volume divided by length into width. So what is volume? That is 480 meter cube over 10 into 6. So it's very easy. Cancellation is easy. It comes with this one, 6 8s are. So your answer is 8 meter. So unexpectedly it's a very easy question. So come to the next question. The next question is that pours 2.3 waters into the rectangle. Someone pours 2.3 liters of water. Means volume of the water is given, that is in liters. So volume is equal to 2.3 liters. And 1 liter is equal to, keep this thing in your mind, that 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube, right? So now come to move to the next question forward. Container weighing 12 centimeter by 25 centimeter and 15 centimeter. Find the height of the water in the container. Giving your answers into one decimal place. Means it's not divisible by the full. Okay. The height of the container is 15 centimeter. And the question asking us for the to find the height of the water, not the height of the container, right? So base and width or breadth of the container remains the same. Height can be changed. We have to find only the height of the water, right? So what is the first given thing to you? That is volume. Volume is equal to 2.3 liter. So first we convert this into centimeter cube. Means we have to multiply with 1000, right? So I already said again and again, we no need to multiply with 1000 and 10,000s. We will change the decimal. So it will move 3 points. Your answer is 2300, right? Because it moves 3 digits, right? So that is now centimeter cube. So again, now we have the length and width is given to you and you have to find. This is the volume of, not the volume of container, this is the volume of water, right? So length is also given to you, that is 25 centimeter. Width, or you can say breadth, that is also given to you, that is 12 centimeter. We no need to this value, we have to find this value, means we have to find the height of the water. Again we have the same formula, two known values are given to you, volume is given to you, so volume divided by length into width. Your volume is 2300 divided by your length is 25 and your width or breadth is 12. So now you can simplify it as table of 5. 5 5s are 5 4s are 5 6s are 30 and 5 0 0 again as the table of 5. 5 that is 5 9s are 45 and 5 2s are 10. So now it divisible by table of 2. 2 6s are and 2 4s are and 2 again table of 2, that is 3 and that is 23. So it means your height is 23 divided by 3. You can divide it and got your answer to 1 decimal point, simple. So I hope you understand the whole topic volume, right? If you feel any kind of confusion, do see my previous videos regarding this topic. I hope you will completely understand the topic. So at the end, what you have to do, share, subscribe and like my channel, and do comment if you feel any kind of problem on my videos. I will reply your queries. Stay tuned to next lecture.